Welcome to Blooming a Better Self. My name is Jennifer Salomon, and I will be your host for this mini-series. So, just so that you know a little bit about myself, I was born and raised in Portales, New Mexico. I have a family of 5. I am the oldest of 3, and I'm the only girl, so I have 2 little brothers. My family is super important to me. I am currently working on my last semester of graduate school, and this is my project for it. My favorite color is blue, and something I like to live by is that everything happens for a reason. So, Blooming a Better Self is a mini-series project. The reason I look a lot down is because this is my little cue cards for this. I'm putting together this document as my self-growth journey by asking professionals in my areas of interests for questions that I will be reflecting on. Although I started my journey a year ago, getting more insight in the matter will definitely help and give me more knowledge. My goal is to help others by helping myself. I hope that you, the viewer, will get something out of my videos. I want you to be engaged in my journey, and I plan on including you by creating segment challenges, asking you thoughts on the matter, and having a segment quote and song, etc. If there are more things you would like for me to add, please just let me know. So these segments will be, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, so bear with me because it's kind of weird to talk to a camera. And I'm just naturally anxious, so that's another thing that you'll probably see as you see these videos on and on. And I need to stop saying So there will be 6 segments in this mini-series. The first will be mental health, where I will interview a counselor in the area and ask questions about the matter, and hopefully maybe I can get you as well to ask some questions as well. Then I will move on to spiritual development, and I'm thinking about asking my yoga instructor because she seems very spiritual, and I don't want it to be so much religion based. I want it to just be overall spiritual growth and like how as an individual we can develop that better. Nutrition is next. I haven't found someone yet, but hopefully we will. Then I will be interviewing a fitness trainer from my gym who is super great and very good in his job. Then after that, we will have a topic on relationships, and that will be done by one of my professors. She is a counselor and also our interpersonal communication professor, so hopefully she can give us some good insight there. And finally, the last segment will be finances. I will try to put all of this in greater detail on the description box below. And as I interview these professionals, I will reflect, at least I will do their interviews. And then on the following episode of this, I will kind of take a step back and reflect on what I have learned. So then I will reflect on 3 things that I have learned out of my interview, 1 thing that I was already doing before the interview, and 1 thing that I can integrate for the future from these interviews. I hope to be as informational as I can be. And sorry that this first video is a little shaky. I'm nervous, but I hope that once I get the hang of things, then they won't be so awkward and nervous. Please email me any questions that you may have on my email account that I created. It's bloomingabetterself@gmail.com, or leave a comment down below. Or you can visit my Instagram page at Jennifer_Salomon_13. So I hope this is better and it progressively gets better as I go on. If it's still a little confusing, it's basically just a project where I explore my self-growth and I take you along for the ride. For the next part of this purpose, I will explain why this is so important to me and give you some further steps on how to follow along. So thank you for being here, and I hope that it gets better. So welcome to Blooming a Better Self, and I will see you next week. Bye.